Hopefully, I'm not going live and nobody can hear me. I mean, the thing is, Uber, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sitting here in my room, and I was just thinking to myself, like, this is so typical. It's like, when everybody is plenty or having fun, like my baby cousin, she went to Tulum, Mexico. Um, just to enjoy herself because the school year ended. She's a teacher, and she saved up her money to go to Mexico. So, um, I'm like looking at her thing, and I'm like, wow, it must be nice to be able to go somewhere for Memorial Day weekend. And I'm like, as soon, as I'm like, okay, happy spirits everywhere, this is, summer. This is summer season. And then here we go with the bullshit. Here we go with the bullshit. Now, I don't go into conspiracy theories on here because I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I don't talk about conspiracy theories on here. I talk about conspiracy theories on my podcast. Oh, Lord. What the hell was that? I need the comment section. What was that? What I just pressed? Okay. Okay. And it's like I was going to talk about um, this week. I've been talking about um, death around reality TV stars. Today I did one on Mashonda Three. Lashana Three. Why I said Mashonda? I know good and well it's not her name. Lashana. Lashana Three. And then I see this happening in the news, and I was like, you know, just when things are starting to get fun, here we go. Here we go with the bullshit again. Here we go with the bullshit. Here we go. Here we go with the fear mongering. So it's like just here's what the bullshit. It's just like um it's like the summer is about to happen. Everybody's gonna go on vacation. Everybody's gonna go on planes. People gonna be riding trucks. People gonna be driving cars. People just gonna be traveling, and then all of a sudden, just bullshit just started to happen. And this is where I get to the point to where it just started to feel like it's in. This is annoying. Do I think it's strategic? What just happened? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's like, my conspiracy side is like, this is strategic. You try to make sure that people stay in the house. And one of the things I heard the news reporters say was kids need to go back into going to school at home. But you don't know, school could be the worst place for some of these kids out here, y'all. Even though, during the lockdown there was those school shootings, um, those kids gotta deal with the demons in their house, which could be their parents, could be their aunties, could be their uncles, could be their creepy ass cousin that lives downstairs. You don't know what kind of demons these kids got to deal with when they go home. And it's like, in this world, you got to figure out how to prevent stuff like this. And everybody saying mental health. People all talk about gun control. I see it as this, and my ass should be in the bed because I got to work tomorrow. Um, It is crazy because today I did the most. I did more than I did yesterday, but I still didn't get nobody to transfer. It was crazy because yesterday I got like two people that were willing to find work. And I was like, okay. And then, that went tragically wrong for me. I didn't keep in contact with the guy. I think I was supposed to. I forgot. So yeah. Um, I think I was supposed to keep his information. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. I gotta look through the stuff. So I want to talk about having a dark moment or having dark thoughts, and I want to talk about mine. And particularly, I want to talk about mine. Because what better way to talk about dark moments and dark thoughts? Because for you to get to the point to where you gunned down a bunch of children and a bunch of adults, um, you know, you have to be in a very dark place to get there. So I'm going to talk about my dark moment. And I'll be honest with you, with my dark moments, um I never think of hurting somebody else. I mean, maybe fighting somebody, maybe cussing somebody ass out, but I never think of like gutting someone down. I never think about that because I know the consequences and I don't need that. Um, so I'm gonna talk about this that recently happened to me. Um, so the end of April, when there was a solar eclipse, a Pluto retrograde, at the end of April, I had a dark moment one night, and I think I came on here and I talked about it. And it was dark and it came out of nowhere, and it just didn't feel like it was something that I would do because it's like, I don't know. It's not something I would do. It's just something it just, I don't know. It just don't seem like, it just didn't feel like me, and I didn't feel like myself. But it wasn't because of nothing and my dark feeling. What the hell? Anyway, I just saw something that was very disturbing. Um, so I'm not gonna tell you specifically why the dark movement happened because I'm still have issues with this person. Well, I don't really have issues with this person. It's just that the person won't simply do what they're supposed to be doing, and they're not doing business the way I used to business be done. So at this point, I'm just over it. At this point, I just call a spade a spade. We're not working together. We're not doing anything together. Um, I don't have any projects with this person, so it kind of doesn't matter about bringing this person up because they don't matter and they're not training. Um, so I I had a dark moment surrounding this person. Kid you not, I had a dark moment surrounding this person. And I was upset because they did a party, and I kind of asked them some questions about the party. And I kind of basically said, I would like to meet, his bandmates, and I didn't get an answer, and so that basically kind of told me that I wasn't invited, even though it was a public event and anybody was invited. My thing is at this point in time of my life, you have to personally invite me to stuff so I can know that I'm welcome, even though I got a ticket, but the ticket was free. So I'm giving you the basis around it. So I was upset about that because I was holding this person accountable for the things that they say. You know, when somebody promised you something and they don't do what they said they're going to do, you have to hold them accountable. Even though I will be honest with you, a lot of this stuff that I'm holding this person accountable for is kind of like first world issues. It's just kind of like it's best for me to hold this person accountable because they lied and they don't think there's any consequences for their lying. So, hold on. You know, I'm not crying or nothing. I don't know. I don't know if it's my allergies or anything like that, but they've been off lately. No, they start acting off. The AC be on high, honey. Shit, everybody be in the damn house cold as fuck. But I see the AC turn off now when it gets cold. So, I was upset. I was highly upset. And I started having like a dark moment. And I'll never forget, like, I had a moment where it was like, it was just dark. And in the back of my head, I was just thinking to myself, y'all probably wondering, like, hold on, not he doing a live. Oh, he doing live. He ain't doing no live? Okay. Girl, I watched 45 minutes of a video about Darius Cooks, honey. It's bad when people screw people over like that. Anyway, um, I had a dark moment. Now that I look back at it, it was kind of stupid, but it was one of those situations to where I could have easily slipped into a darker moment if something bad could have happened. Um, and I look back at it because what happened was, recently I had a dark moment again, and I just cussed this person. I just cussed this person out. I cussed his ass out. Um, that's the worst I can do to somebody is cuss your ass out. Other than that, I ain't got no hitters. I ain't got no shooters. I don't roll with no thugs or nothing like that. No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I know people are not going to defend me. I know that. So, even if I am right, people are just not going to defend me. And I mean, nobody will be fucking with him neither. Let's just be honest about that. But it's neither here nor there with me. Um, so I was thinking about how easy it was for me to slip in that dark moment and to talk about, and how I got in that dark moment to the point to where I felt like I wanted to hurt myself. And then I just thought to myself, what pushed people to be in a dark moment is for them to think that people don't care about them. And the one thing I thought to myself was this, because my thing is, it's like, okay, maybe this person will understand how bad this is with me, how awful this is with me, any of this stuff like that. And then I started to think this person genuinely does not care. And this is when I was cussing his ass out in the DMs recently. I was like, he genuinely just don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He doesn't care about nobody. All that shit. Like, he just don't care. Like, that shows you. And I'm not saying that people don't care about you. You do have people that care about you. But you do have people that care about you. But sometimes you want people outside the people that care about you to care about you. This person genuinely does not give a damn, a fuck, or nothing about me. Genuinely. It was crazy because another thing that I thought was, you have this issue with a roommate. This person don't give two shits about you to the point to where they would gaslight their girlfriend against you. And it's like, that's not significant to you. It's not significant to you because this person's not famous. This person's not known. And you didn't grow up watching this person and had his poster on the wall. But the truth of the matter is, this person that don't give a fuck about me, that really upset me and had made me have a dark moment, them not giving a fuck about me matters to me because I had this idea in my head that they're this caring, this loving, and understanding person. I had this idea in my head, okay? And we all had this idea in my head. Everybody had the idea in their head because people would sit up there and say stuff like, well, Beyonce would let this happen or some stupid shit like that. Well, the truth of the matter is, Beyonce could give two shits about you. If you're not Blue, if you're not Sir, if you're not Ruby, she does not give two shits about you. Okay? So it's like the relevance of this person really is like my roommate, but I made him matter and I gave him value in my head because he was a goddamn poster on my wall when I was 12 years old. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to this person, his relevancy is supposed to be the same way of the roommate I don't give a fuck about. But I realize people, they do stuff like that. We make people who are not relevant, period. Okay? I'll be straight up honest with you. Without me, a lot of those girls would not have noticed he was on Bigo. Without me, there's a lot of things that would have been happening or anything like that. So I'm one of those people where I need to, that I know that I have some value. I'm gonna let everybody know out here, y'all give a lot of them sorry ass motherfucker famous people. Y'all give them value, not the money, not the cars, not the clothes, not the jewelry, not the house. You give them value. The only reason they matter is because you make them matter. They don't fucking really matter. Matter of fact, the people you think don't matter is the same relevancy as your famous best friend in your head. And in the back of my head, I was thinking, you have to really be in a dark moment for you to entertain people who don't matter. Um, I don't know what happened in this situation with this young man for him to think it's okay to shoot up an elementary school. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this boy. But I know that it was enough to bother him. And so he wanted you to feel his pain. He wanted you to feel his hurt. But the truth of the matter is the people he hurt and the people he put pain on, they didn't probably, some of them probably didn't know who he was. Some of them probably didn't have an issue with him. And probably to some of those people that he shot, he didn't matter to them. You can't make yourself matter to someone that don't think you matter. But the truth of the matter is, when you entertain people that don't matter to you, that's when all that dark shit start to happen. Don't ever let somebody outside yourself determine your value. Don't ever let that happen. Because the truth of the matter is, they need you more than you need them. And that's the fact. Because this person ain't ever had or have never added to someone. He probably is attracted to many people, but he's never added to someone. And I've never seen him add to anyone. He sit there, he endorses an artist, but I don't ever see him making any relevancy in the artist's life. But you do things because you want people to be grateful to you. You want people to be thankful for you. But people lose everything dealing with you. So I would say this: don't ever make somebody have a value in your life that subtracts for you. The only people that should matter in your life are people that add value to your life. Okay? People who help you get to where you need to go. People who get you to where you need to go. Just all that kind of stuff. Like stuff like that. Not people that don't matter. You know, we sit up here, we care about people. They don't do anything to us. They don't add nothing to us. They don't make us who we are. We make ourselves who we are. Okay? And then it's a village around us. It's all about the village of people who help you. Not the village of idiots that don't mean shit to you. So I just feel that's just how I feel. Like I mean, everybody has a moment, everybody has a time, every moment and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Y'all give too many people energy. I mean, y'all genuinely give too many people too many energy. And it made me think about um What happened? The guy that got shot by the baby. Oh, raggedy ass the baby. And the thing was, the guy looked up to the baby, and he respected the baby. And the baby sit up there and just drugged this dude just because he wanted to drug the dude. The guy came to him and was like, "Oh, you the baby?" And the first thing the baby did was pull out a gun on him, like he was nothing. And the first thing, when they rolled up on me, oh raggedy ass faggot nigga, they rolled up on me. That's how you feel about your fans? You go and shoot your fans? They rolled up on me. They rolled up on me. That's all you thought. All you saw was black boys coming at you, and then when somebody do the same to you, it's y'all always attacking me because I'm a black man. Nigga, shut up. You're ugly. This is what they think about you. It's they'll roll up on you. The first thing they say, you know, they don't try to understand that you might have social anxiety, and being in social places might give you anxiety because let's just be straight up fuck honest. You over here having damn events during a fucking pandemic like a dumbass. But you know, let's not go there. But I was supposed to give a fuck about your damn anxiety. So yeah, stop giving people who don't give a damn about you. Stop giving them the dominate. Like they don't mean nothing to nobody. They'll never mean anything to nobody. They'll just never mean nothing to anybody. That's how most people are. Most people, it's like they don't have no value with you. They're just they don't. Most people who don't add value, they try to add value because they know they have no value, and they try to make it seem like they're valuable. So yeah, um, I just wanted to add that y'all be entertaining people who don't matter to nobody, and they know they don't matter to nobody. They know that, but they make sure that it don't matter to nobody. And then when they alone and miserable, it's like, well, I'm by myself and nobody wants to fuck with me and I ain't got nobody. Y'all know the people who go on the internet talk about stuff. I don't got no friends. Nobody fuck with me. Shit like that. So yeah. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit. You know, anytime you have a dark moment, understand that you're relevant. You matter. A lot of these people in this world wouldn't matter if it wasn't for you. Trust and believe. You add importance to people. Okay? Your number does matter. And people need you. So yeah, I just wanted to come up here and talk about that and say a little bit about that. With that being said, I'm outie. I'm gonna be back on here probably on Friday. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. So yeah, bye.